Righto, so we're up and going this morning and none of us feel very shiny. Jen said she feels, what did you say?
Dull.
Dull. Jen feels dull. We're all a bit tired. It's a little bit early. Well, it's earlier than what we normally get up at. And we're making our way to the train station to jump on the metro to head across to Vatican City and line up and wait our turn to get into St Peters Basilica, and then after that we have our tickets to the Vatican Museums. So we're on our way and I have plans to have a great day. It's raining slightly and that's unfortunate, but we survive. We just got off the train in Ottaviano or San Pietro, and it was an uneventful train journey this time. Hey Jen?
Yeah.
So that was good. We're making our way now towards St Peters to see what the queue is like and to join it. Hopefully it won't be massive. So we just made our way back here to St Peters. And the queue is minuscule, which is awesome. So we will go and line up here and get on in while we can. So we have to keep the masks on. We've just had our temperatures taken and we've gone through the security checkpoint, and we are on our way up here to St Peters Basilica. It's very exciting. I was here 30 odd years ago and there was no no screening or anything like that at the time, so it was just line up and go on in, or there was no really even line up, it was just rock up and go on in. But nowadays you've got to be careful and I guess check everything, and yeah, so we're now going to make our way up and into the Basilica. It really is a monstrous, massive building once you get up here. From a distance you've got no idea how big it is. And then when you get here, you are very small. Look at the roof. Massive, and the marble floors. The big copper brass doors or something like that. Alright, walking through the doors, and here we enter St Peters. The statue La Pieta, one of Michelangelo's first, and the only one that he ever signed. Unfortunately, it's behind glass. A number of years back, somebody came and took an axe to it and damaged it, so they've now sealed it off. As the tile on the ground said back there, Pope John Paul II is entombed just here. For anyone old enough to remember Pope John Paul II, that's his tomb just there. So it appears I might have been wrong. That may not have been John Paul II, even though the work on the floor there said that it was John Paul II. There was other bits and pieces around it, and now I'm thinking I could be wrong. So I don't know. This area here, although you can't go any further forward, is supposedly the tomb of Peter, the disciple of Jesus, who the Catholics believe was the first pope. Now, I don't necessarily believe that myself, and I don't know where they got the information from, but there you go. Down under the arms of St Andrew here, the statue, St Andrew the Apostle, are the tombs of the popes. This goes down into the grottos. So we will head down and see some of the tombs down here in the grottos. Alright, so we didn't show you any video or photos down in the crypts because we weren't allowed to. And that's unfortunate. But here's a guy standing behind us over here. Look at him, what a great statue. And yeah, so we're now trying to work out how to get back into the church. This section here is the Treasury Museum. We're going on in. I'm guessing there's gold in here. Alright, well, in order to get into the Treasury, they needed to take my gold. We decided not to pay to go in and have a look. We figured it was going to be similar to other treasuries that we've been into, so we have skipped that and we're heading back out to get some last photos back in the main body of the church. Here's one of the Swiss guards over there. You don't see many of them at Verena, but dressed in their traditional garb, originally designed in the 1500s. Kind of unusual, but although it is moderned up a little bit because they're wearing a mask. This brass statue here out in the yard, forecourt of the Vatican, or forecourt of St Peters, is called Angels Unaware. It's very, very well done. Beautifully sculpted. But I'm not sure of its meaning or anything like that. as you see here at the Vatican. Don't know what's going on, but alright, we're making our way to the Vatican Museum. You can see it over there, Musei Vatican. And we have our tickets, and we're heading up probably to join the queue that we need to, and see how we go. Once we get inside, we'll go through the museum over here. Right, well, we've made it through security again, and we're now heading up to the entrance up here. Finally, we've made our way up the ramps and everything like that. We might go outside and take a photo first, but we want to go around to the left here. Around to the left here is there's a whole lot of galleries and things, but the Sistine Chapel is in there, and that's really what we came here to see, the Sistine Chapel. Right, we decided not to go outside because the sun wasn't in the right spot. So instead we've come in here, and we're heading over towards some of the different galleries over this way. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this fella. See who he is. Don't know who he is. Torso di Dioforino. He's a man holding a ball. A naked man holding a ball. This one we've renamed to Naked Man Holding a Candlestick. So this is the Egyptian gallery. Tomes and artifacts from ancient Egypt. Look, there's an actual mummy in the sarcophagus here. Look at that. That's the lid there. Look at this. The back of her head is a cow. And the front of her head is a person. See, at first I thought he was a kangaroo. Or a kangaroo head on a person's body, but I think it's a dog's head on a person's body. Alright, we are making our way into Capella Sistina, the Sistine Chapel. Look at this sculpted bowl here in the middle. It's massive from one piece. And then you have this beautiful domed roof here, designed by Michelangelo. Oh, it's just amazing. Just exited the building briefly as we move to the next gallery. Thought we'd show you the car park down there. It looks a little bit hectic. And the rooms just keep getting more and more grand. Look at the paintings on this. And this one on this wall is just too big to be even able to show you the whole thing. It's just crazy. This big bust is of Pope Pius XI. He looks quite pious, doesn't he? Well, sadly there was no filming in the Sistine Chapel, so we couldn't show you any of Michelangelo's work. I did manage to sneak a couple of photos. But I don't know if they turned out or not, so I'll have a look once we get out. This here is the obligatory gift store. Look, there's people buying gifts and all sorts of things. But the artwork on the walls and the roof is still amazing here. A couple of old globes, but look at them, they're awesome. So we've just made it to the outside here on our way out. This is the museum itself. That's the wing that we didn't make it to. The wing that we did make it to is over here, and it's monstrous. It goes all the way up there, up towards St Peters, up that way. Well, we are done for the day. This is the exit down the ramp that goes down. It's a big spiral ramp, double spiral in fact, and goes down and 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 down. And that's where we're heading now. We've had a cracker day out here at the Vatican, seeing both St Peters and the Vatican Museums. Our legs are exhausted, our bodies are tired, and we are quite hungry. So we're going to call it quits for now. We will say goodbye. See ya. Bye, Jen.
Bye.
And Bruce is there. Brucey's waving too. And we will love you and leave you for now and talk to you later. See ya.